Well, hello again, darklings. It's Salem Ash. Tonight's story is a retelling of a classic tale, updated for our glowing, gadget-obsessed age. But the warning is still the same. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. Welcome to The Monkey's Paw Rewired. In a small, rain-slicked suburb outside of Seattle, the Thompsons lived a quiet, tech-savvy life. Their home was modern, minimalistic, and filled with smart devices. Mirrors that doubled as touchscreens, lights that obeyed whispered commands. Even their coffee maker could be summoned with a single word. Natalie Thompson was a software developer. Her husband, Chris, worked in cybersecurity. Their son, Max, was a sophomore in high school, constantly gaming or live streaming from his room. Everything in their life was automated, predictable, and safe. Until the package arrived. It came on a Thursday. No return address, just a sleek black box with a strange silver logo embossed on top. A curled paw print. Natalie assumed it was something Chris ordered from a niche tech site. But when they opened it, they found something far stranger than a gadget. Inside was an oddly beautiful object. A small technical sculpture shaped like a monkey's paw. Polished chrome bones, fine copper wiring for tendons, and tiny glowing nodes at each knuckle. There was a folded card inside. 3 wishes, no returns, use wisely. Now Chris laughed. It's gotta be some kind of an art piece, maybe an ARG. Max was fascinated. It's totally cyberpunk. I bet it's part of a viral campaign. That night, just for fun, Chris said, I wish we had the PS7 prototype. The one Sony hasn't even announced yet. Nothing happened. But the next morning, there it was. A matte black console with unfamiliar ports glowing faintly on Max's desk. They stared at it in disbelief. Natalie was the first to break the silence. It has to be a prank. Or maybe a test unit? But we didn't sign up for anything, Chris muttered. Max turned it on. The screen flickered to life. Games no one had ever heard of. Graphics way too smooth to be real. And in the corner, a small paw print icon. Max couldn't stop thinking about the power of the paw. the fame, the possibilities. That night, he made the first wish. He whispered, "I wish I was famous, really famous." The lights flickered, his phone buzzed. Then again and again, notifications flooded in. His Twitch account exploded overnight. Millions of views, viral clips, endorsements, fan edits. He was famous. And then came the hate, the obsession, doxing, threats. A girl from Oregon showed up outside their house. She was claiming that Max had spoken to her in her dreams. Another sent a video of herself carving his name into her skin. The line between admiration and madness definitely blurred. Their home became a fortress. Chris added security cameras, biometric locks. Max started seeing things in the mirror, a reflection that didn't always match his own. The paw sat on his nightstand, silent but waiting. One evening, Max was brushing his teeth, staring absently into the mirror, when the reflection of the bathroom behind him moved. A figure stood just outside the door in the reflection, pale and smiling. Max turned sharply. Nothing. But the feeling lingered. A chill. A presence. Later that night, Natalie awoke to a scream. Max had gone downstairs to check the front camera feed, and when Natalie found him, he was lying on the foyer floor, blood pooling under his head. His phone was shattered beside him. Security footage showed a woman in a hoodie entering the home, but no doors or windows were breached. Her face was never fully visible, just long hair, a wide grin, and a weapon clutched tight. She had been stalking Max online. She believed he belonged to her. Natalie, now broken with grief and rage, cradled the chrome paw in her hands. "Oh, I wish I had my son back." Then the lights cut out. For the moment, silence. Then a knock at the door. Chris froze. He whispered, "Please don't let it be him." But Natalie was already walking to the door. She opened it, and no one was there. Only the cold wind of the night. She looked up and down the block. No one to be found. No one to be seen. She looked down. The paw, now drained of its glow, sat curled tightly in her trembling hands. Well, Thank you for whispering in the dark with me, loves. Remember, some technology comes with a price far higher than dollars, and some gifts should never be unwrapped. Subscribe for more tales that twist and crawl under your skin. I'm Salem Ash, and I'll be watching the wires for your return.